Have any of you been looking for a home to buy these days and wonder where are all the homes and what's happening with the prices? Let's find out. Let me first give you an update on what happened in January. Then we kind of dive into what people thought and what is happening after the fact. Basically, as of the time of this recording, as of today, we have 175 active listings in city of Irvine. Bear in mind, the average number of listings in city of Irvine should be around 500 or 600. Last week, we had 202 active listings. For the month of January, we had a total of 263 active listings, 111 pending listings, and total of 101 closed sales. Now, as far as home prices, in January, average dollar per square foot for homes in city of Irvine rose to $693. That's up about 5.6% from $656 in December. So home prices held up, actually went up. Inventory is at a very low level. Number of sales declined actually compared to the years before. And that's understandable. Higher interest rate, no inventory, that results in lower number of sales. But let me dive into a little bit that what has happened and what is this hoopla of everybody thinking that this market is really going to crash or why it hasn't crashed yet. Let me go over some numbers with you. Mid last year, as the interest rates were going up and Fed started to take action on taming the inflation, everybody thought that inventory of homes on the market is going to go linearly up from where it was, and it's going to surpass way what it was the years before. And come to the end of the year, everybody realized totally the opposite happened, and actually interest rates kind of dove down. And in December, we had one of the lowest level inventories on the market. Now, couple that with what the interest rate trend is. Basically, we started November. If you remember, in November, October, interest rate was hovering around 7%. And when you look at what has happened, it has a continuous trend downward. Is it going to go lower than that? Well, we need to wait and see. And again, as what I mentioned in one of my previous videos, the mortgage rates are directly connected with a 10-year treasury, with a 10-year note. So basically, over the last 50 years, the average margin, the difference between mortgage rate and a 10-year note has been somewhere around 1.7, 1.8. And if you deduct this number from current market rate, either the 10-year note should be somewhere around 5, I'm going to say 4.25, 4.5, or the mortgage rate needs to be around 5, 5.25, or just a little bit below 5, depending on where the 10-year note is. So the fact that you're at 6%, it tells you that the additional margin is built in by the builders just to be safe. And as we get into a more predictable inflation situation or recession situation, these rates will fluctuate. So I hope the information helped. It kind of shed a new light or some light on where the prices are, where they're going, and to expect that we're going to see a market crash, it doesn't seem likely. For those who are waiting for this market crash, they're going to lose a great opportunity. Let me quote you what David Stevens, the former assistant secretary to the housing, said, and this probably is something to take to heart. He said, and I quote, "So be advised, this may be the one and only window for the next few years to get into buyer's market. And remember, as the Federal Reserve data shows, home prices only go up and always recover from recession, no matter how mild or severe. Long-term homeowners should view this market right now as a unique buying opportunity." Well, I let you be the judge. For those of us in the field, we are seeing no inventory. We have buyers. We can't find them a home. And as a matter of fact, I bought a home myself about 2 weeks ago, and I just sold one of my listings with multiple offers. So the market is very active. We see a lot of here, a lot of hooplas, a lot of opinions. I guess what you need to do is look at the local market numbers and remember that real estate is local. What happens in mid states or eastern states doesn't affect us here. We need to look at the inventory, and that's always the number one indicator for those of us on the street to see where the market is going. I hope the information helped. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.